Hello friends, good morning to all of you. Today we are going to study name reaction of aldehydes and ketones with mechanism. So in this lecture I warmly welcomes to all of you. Now this chapter is contains three types of name reactions. First types are condensation reactions, that we have to study 6 condensation reactions. First one is aldol condensation reaction, benzyne condensation reaction, Navengel condensation reaction, Manich reaction, Perkin reaction, and Reformatovsky reaction. Second type of name reactions of aldehydes and ketones are reduction reactions. In that section we have to study 3 reduction reactions, namely Clemmensen reduction reaction, Mirwin-Pendorf-Verley reduction reaction, and reduction with lithium aluminum hydride. The last type of name reactions, that are the oxidation reactions. In this section we have to study 2 oxidation reactions. First one, Baeyer-Villiger oxidation reaction and Opner oxidation. So in today's lecture we are going to study only condensation reactions. So in condensation reaction, first of all we have to study aldol condensation reaction. This reaction is a characteristic of carbonyl compounds containing alpha hydrogen. Thus aldehydes containing alpha hydrogens undergo self addition, that is self condensation, in presence of base to form the product called aldol. This reaction is called aldol condensation reaction. The term aldol, that is the combination of 2 words, aldehyde and alcohol. So this is the aldol. For example, consider the 2 molecules of acetaldehyde that are condensed in presence of base, and that forms this aldol. Here the beta carbon with respect to this carbonyl carbon that carries the hydroxyl group. So there is the formation of aldol, and the specific name for this product is 3-hydroxybutanol, which is obtained by the condensation of acetaldehyde molecules. Now let us see the mechanism. Now the mechanism of this reaction is reversible and it involves the following steps. First step is the formation of enolate ion, or it is the formation of nucleophile. Now in this case the base abstracts proton from this acetaldehyde molecule and forms the enolate ion. It's where this carbon carries negative charge. This curved arrow thus indicates that the shared electrons are taken up by this carbon, and this proton is taken up by the hydroxyl group, and there is formation of this water molecule occurs. Now the second step is the attack of this enolate ion on the carbonyl carbon of another unionized anhydride molecule. Now see here, the acetaldehyde molecule. Now here the carbonyl carbon. Now here the pi electrons are shifted towards the carbonyl oxygen. At the same time, this negatively charged carbon, that is CH2 group, gets attached to this carbonyl carbon of the acetaldehyde, and this forms the intermediate product. Now this intermediate product negative oxygen in the product accept a proton from water and forms the aldol. Now see here, this is the intermediate product. This one is the water molecule, and this negatively charged oxygen that accepts proton from this water molecule and forms this beta hydroxyaldehyde, which is the aldol, and side product is a hydroxide ion, that is the base. Now these aldols are easily dehydrated by heating or by treatment with dilute acid and forms the alpha beta unsaturated aldehydes. Now in this case, see here, this OH group and the hydrogen from this CH2, that is given out as water molecule, and there is formation of double bond between these two carbon atoms. So the product is here crotonaldehyde, and its IUPAC name is 2-butenal. Now consider the second example. Similarly, means like to aldehydes, ketones containing alpha hydrogens also undergo aldol condensation in presence of the base like barium hydroxide and forms the product ketols. For example, when two molecules of acetone combine with each other in presence of barium hydroxide, then it gives a diacetone alcohol. Particularly, name of this product in case of the reactant when it's acetone, the product is 4-hydroxy 4-methyl 2-pentanone. The reaction is this one, acetone, this is second molecule of acetone, and the base barium hydroxide is used here. This product is a ketol, or this is diacetone alcohol. And here is the beta hydroxy ketone, and that's why it is the ketol. Commonly it is known as diacetone alcohol, and its IUPAC name is 4-hydroxy 4-methyl 2-pentanone. This ketol are also easily dehydrated, similar to aldols, either by heating or by treatment with dilute acid to form the alpha beta unsaturated ketones. Now this one is the ketol. Ketol on heating undergoes a dehydration, means there is loss of water molecule and the formation of double bond between these two carbon atom occurs, and that forms the mesetyl oxide. This is a ketol, alpha beta unsaturated ketone, and the IUPAC name of this mesetyl oxide is 4-methyl 3-pentene 2-one. Now when two different aldehydes or two different ketones are used in this reaction, then this reaction is called here crossed aldol or mixed aldol condensation. So the reaction which involves the condensation of two different carbonyl compounds, means that may be aldehyde or that may be ketone, but one of the carbonyl compound must have an alpha hydrogen. This is the requirement, and such type of reaction is known as crossed aldol condensation. For example, consider acetaldehyde and benzaldehyde. These are the two different aldehydes. When they are allowed to react with each other in presence of base, then they forms the alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde, which is known as cinnamaldehyde. It is the product in this case. Now see the reaction. This is the benzaldehyde. This is acetaldehyde. Now here the carbonyl group, the carbonyl oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. So pi electrons are slightly shifted towards this carbonyl oxygen, and the CH2 group that gets attached to this electron deficient carbon of benzaldehyde. And at the same time, the hydrogen from the acetaldehyde, this migrates towards the carbonyl oxygen and forms this intermediate product that is known as the aldol. And this aldol on heating undergoes dehydration and forms this alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde. It is the cinnamaldehyde. Okay, now the second condensation reaction that we have to study is here benzoin condensation reaction. In this reaction, it is a characteristic reaction of aromatic aldehydes. This reaction involves the self-condensation of two molecules of aromatic aldehydes in presence of cyanide ion, and the product formed is here alpha hydroxy ketone known as benzoin. And this benzoin on oxidation gives important product that is known as the benzene, which is very important product. Now see the reaction here, benzaldehyde. This is the second molecule of benzaldehyde. These two molecules of benzaldehyde undergoes condensation in presence of is potassium cyanide in alcohol, the medium that may be aqueous alcohol, and that forms the intermediate product. This is the alpha hydroxy ketone. It is known as the benzoin, and this benzoin on oxidation that gives this benzene. There are two carbonyl groups adjacent to each other, and this is known as the benzene, which is very important compound. Now let us see the mechanism of this reaction. Now this reaction involves, the first step is formation of carbanion ion from benzaldehyde. Now this cyanide ion, this gets attached to this carbonyl carbon, which is electron deficient here after shifting pi electrons towards the carbonyl oxygen, and we have this intermediate product. It is unstable, it undergoes rearrangement, and here the shifting or migration of this hydrogen occurs towards the electronegative oxygen, and there is formation of this carbanion occurs. Now next step is the attack of this carbanion on the benzaldehyde molecule. This is the second benzaldehyde molecule. Now here there is formation of bond between these two carbon occurs, and that forms this intermediate product, which is unstable. And this unstable product on protonation, that is on proton shifting, means there is also the intramolecular rearrangement occurs. This proton shift occurs from this hydroxyl group to the negatively charged oxygen, and that forms this another one intermediate product that is also unstable, and this unstable product undergoes loss of cyanide ion and forms the product benzoin. So here is the loss of this cyanide ion occurs, and when cyanide ion is detached from this carbon, then there will be the formation of double bond between these two elements, that is carbon and oxygen. Means there is the formation of carbon oxygen double bond occurs, and this is the alpha hydroxy ketone, which is benzoin, and side product is cyanide ion. Now here the third condensation reaction is Nagel condensation reaction. This reaction involves the condensation between an aldehyde and a ketone, usually not containing alpha hydrogens, with compound having an active methylene group in presence of weak base like ammonia and its derivatives. Its derivative means its primary, secondary or tertiary amines or anilines or dimethylamines, piperidines, pyridine, trimethylamine or triethylamine, to form an unsaturated compound. This reaction is known as Nagel reaction. Now active methylene group, that means the methylene group which is flanked or to which two negative groups directly attached. That methylene group is known as active methylene group. For example, consider here the two carboxyl groups. They are directly attached to this carbon, or one carboxyl and one cyanide ion, or one this COCS3 and COC2H5, means ester and ketone group. They may be connected to this. Means when two electronegative or say here negative groups are attached to methyl group, then that methyl group or methylene group is known as active methylene group. Now consider the example here. Now here consider the acetaldehyde and malonic acid. They allow to react in presence of pyridine or ammonia. Then there is loss of water molecule occurs and forms the intermediate product known as adduct, and this adduct undergoes decarboxylation, means loses carbon dioxide molecule and forms the this crotonic acid, or which is the unsaturated compound. This is the alpha beta unsaturated carboxylic acid. If we consider the benzaldehyde is an example, and it is allowed to react with the active methylene group like malonic acid in presence of base like pyridine or ammonia, then the intermediate product is formed, and this intermediate product on decarboxylation forms cinnamic acid. It is also alpha beta unsaturated acid. Now let's see the mechanism of this reaction. Now this mechanism is similar to Claisen condensation. Here the base removes proton from the active methylene group to form carbanion, which then adds on the carbonyl group of aldehyde to form an adduct. This adduct on dehydration and decarboxylation gives alpha beta unsaturated diabasic acid. Now see here the first step. This is the malonic acid, this one is the base. Now this base abstract proton from the malonic acid and forms the carbanion. Now second step is the attack of this carbanion to benzaldehyde. Now this carbanion, this negatively charged carbon gets attached to this electron deficient carbon of benzaldehyde, and forms this intermediate product. This intermediate product on protonation forms the second intermediate product, and this second intermediate product on dehydration, means by loss or by elimination of water molecule, forms this alpha beta unsaturated acid, which is here cinnamic acid. After this decarboxylation, this one is. Now the fourth condensation reaction, that is Mannich reaction. This reaction involves the condensation of compound having one or more active hydrogen atoms with formaldehyde and ammonia. Ammonia may be primary or secondary amine, usually in the form of hydrochloride, to form beta amino carbonyl compound, and this reaction is known as Mannich reaction. The products obtained in this reaction are known as Mannich bases. For example, consider the condensation between acetophenone, formaldehyde and dimethylamine to form beta amino carbonyl compound. Here the product is omega dimethylamino propiophenone. Now see the reaction here, acetophenone plus formaldehyde and dimethylamine hydrochloride in presence of acid in alcoholic medium, that forms beta amino carbonyl compound, which is here Mannich base. Now see the mechanism. First step is the formation of iminium or imine salt. Now here dimethylamine reacts with this formaldehyde and form the intermediate product, and this intermediate product on protonation forms the iminium salt, that is also known as imine salt. Second step is the electrophilic attack of this iminium salt on enolizable ketone. Now here acetophenone, this one is the base. This is the keto form of this acetophenone. It may be resonance stabilized in this enol form. Now here the enolizable ketone and iminium salt reacts here, and that forms the beta amino carbonyl compound. In this case, this negatively charged carbanion or carbon that gets attached to this C or carbon of this iminium salt, and that forms the bond between them. So this is the carbon bond, that is the CH2 single bond CH2. This is beta amino carbonyl compound, which is a Mannich base. Now the fifth condensation reaction is Perkin reaction. This reaction involves the condensation of an aromatic aldehyde with anhydride of aliphatic acid in presence of sodium salt of that acid to form alpha beta unsaturated acids. This reaction is known as Perkin's reaction. Now here in this reaction, the catalyst used is generally salt of the carboxylic acid related to anhydride, but it may be replaced by other bases like sodium carbonate, quinoline, pyridine, or triethylamine. You must be noted that during Perkin reaction, only alpha hydrogens or alpha hydrogen atoms are involved in the reactions, alpha hydrogens of anhydrides. that are involved in this reaction. Now consider the example. When benzaldehyde is heated with acetic anhydride in presence of sodium acetate, then it gives cinnamic acid. Now it is the benzaldehyde, this is the acetic anhydride, and the sodium salt of acetic acid is here sodium acetate. So we have to heat this reaction mixture for 180 degrees centigrade. The product is cinnamic acid and byproduct is acetic acid. Now let's see the mechanism of this reaction. Now this mechanism involves the formation of anion of acetic anhydride. This is the acetic anhydride, and this acetate ion that abstracts the proton or this carbon, and that forms this CH3COH as a byproduct, and carbanion, which is known as here anion. So first step is the formation of anion of acetic anhydride. Now let's see here the addition of anion to carbonyl carbon of benzaldehyde. Now this anion, the negatively charged carbon gets attached to this electron deficient carbon of benzaldehyde and forms this adduct. This adduct on protonation, actually this proton is from the first step, means that is proton supplied by acetic acid from the step 1, and that forms the product. So the protonation of this intermediate product occurs, that forms this intermediate product, and it undergoes a dehydration, means loses water molecule, the OH group, and this hydrogen that is given out as water molecule, and we have this intermediate product that is the unsaturated anhydride, and this on hydrolysis we have this product, means on hydrolysis the hydrogen of water molecule and this product that forms this cinnamic acid, and side product is this one CH3COOH, means this is the acetic acid. Now the next condensation reaction is a Reformatsky reaction. This reaction involves the condensation of carbonyl compound, maybe aldehyde or ketone, with zinc metal and alpha bromo ester in presence of ether or dry benzene to form after hydrolysis beta hydroxy ester, and this reaction is known as Reformatsky reaction. For example, consider here the benzaldehyde is treated with zinc in presence of this alpha bromo ester. This is the alpha bromo ester in presence of ether or benzene, and that forms this intermediate product, and this intermediate product on hydrolysis that forms the beta hydroxy ester. Is here in this case this ZnBr that gets attached to the carbonyl oxygen, and this CH2 group that gets connected to the carbonyl carbon of benzaldehyde and forms this intermediate product, and this intermediate product after hydrolysis loses this one as a byproduct ZnBrOH and beta hydroxy ester, that is the main product. This intermediate one, that is beta hydroxy ester, undergoes a dehydration and forms alpha beta unsaturated ester. Now let's see the mechanism of this reaction. The first step is the formation of organozinc bromide, that is alpha bromo ester, allowed to react with zinc in ether, and that forms this organozinc bromide that may exist in this enolate form also. Now second step is the addition of organozinc bromide to carbonyl group to form beta hydroxy ester. Now see here, this organozinc bromide, this is the organozinc bromide, reacts with this benzaldehyde, and this CH2 group that gets attached to this carbonyl carbon, which is electron deficient, and this ZnBr gets attached to this negatively charged oxygen, and that forms the organozinc bromide complex. And this organozinc bromide complex, after acid hydrolysis, that forms the beta hydroxy ester, and this beta hydroxy ester upon dehydration means loses water molecule, this OH and one hydrogen from the CH2, it is given out as water molecule, and there is formation of carbon-carbon double bond between these two carbon atoms, and we have this alpha beta unsaturated ester, which is known as ethyl cinnamate. Now consider this next example of this reaction, that is Reformatovsky reaction, and it is the reaction of acetone with zinc and alpha bromo ester in presence of, say here, ether or benzene. That forms the intermediate product organozinc bromide complex. This organozinc bromide complex after acid hydrolysis forms beta hydroxy ester. This beta hydroxy ester on dehydration forms this alpha beta unsaturated ester. Now the mechanism of this reaction, first step is our first step is formation of organozinc bromide. Here alpha bromo ester reacts with zinc in presence of ether and forms this organozinc bromide. It may be resonance stabilized in this enolate form also. Second step is the addition of organozinc bromide to the carbonyl group of beta hydroxy ester. Now see the reaction here. This organozinc bromide reacts with the acetone molecules, means this CH2 gets attached to the carbonyl carbon of acetone, and this ZnBr gets attached to the carbonyl oxygen and forms organozinc bromide complex. This organozinc bromide complex on acid hydrolysis forms the beta hydroxy ester, and this beta hydroxy ester loses water molecule, means undergoes dehydration, and forms this alpha beta unsaturated ester. In this OH group and one hydrogen from this CH2, it is given out as water molecule, and carbon-carbon double bond formation occurs here. So this forms the product alpha beta unsaturated ester. Thank you for watching the complete video. Stay home and stay safe.